Hello, everyone. Great to be with you virtually today. My name is Michael Askin. I'm a partner development manager at Microsoft, working with organizations across Canada. I'm a Microsoft Surface hardware specialist. I have one of the best jobs at the company, and I love working with other companies who are looking to leverage technology to empower their employees. Over the next 20 to 30 minutes, we're going to discuss some of the challenges in the industry today and how modern devices and technology can accelerate your organization's success. Should you have questions or if you want to continue the discussion, please stop by the Microsoft booth. We're going to be there throughout the entire event, and we're really looking forward to meeting you. So without further ado, let's begin. Organizations are having to adjust rapidly to new demands, including having to safely maintain physical distancing during COVID-19. Pivoting to adjust to new supply chain realities, and changing demands for new and existing products, all while remaining as efficient as possible. The ability to manage new data and insights to maintain operations is more important than it's ever been before. Today, we're going to talk about some of the new challenges organizations are facing and how technology can play an important role in your organization's success. Whether you're a small construction company, an interior design agency, or a large engineering firm, technology can empower your workers and help you find new and innovative ways to provide value to your customers. I don't think there's any hiding it. COVID-19 has changed the way we work, and it's changed the way we collaborate. For starters, I'm speaking to you today virtually. The Building Show is one of my favorite events I've attended for the past 2 years, and I love being there in person. But over the past 6 or 7 months, we've seen a dramatic shift in the way people are working. A dramatic shift to online collaboration platforms like Microsoft Teams. Over the coming years, we expect the shift to continue, and adoption of these new tools will rise. With new technology and new tools comes an increased need to upskill and help employees adapt to that change. Microsoft is committed to supporting organizations as they transform their operations and embrace new digital tools. For example, the Microsoft Store offers free personalized training sessions for end users and IT administrators. Microsoft has been on a pretty exciting journey. 8 years ago, as you can see on my slide, Microsoft released Surface into the world. So for those of you not familiar, Surface is Microsoft's lineup of first-party devices. We offer a complete lineup of devices for every role in the organization. Over the past 8 years, we've introduced multiple form factors into the market with the goal of creating new experiences that span both software and hardware. Over the coming years, you're going to continue to see us innovate and push the Windows ecosystem forward. Surface exists to be the best expression of Microsoft. Here's a look at our full lineup of devices, ranging from our portable and durable 10-inch Surface Go, as you can see over there, to our large and interactive Surface Hub 2S, built for group collaboration. There's truly a device for everyone in every use case. Across the entire lineup, you're going to notice a couple of key features, so I'm going to point them out. The first, we've adopted a gorgeous 3:2 aspect ratio to maximize screen real estate. Whether you're viewing an architectural diagram, having a 3:2 aspect ratio provides a noticeable difference and allows you to be more productive. When you're thinking Surface, digital inking and touch are at the core of that experience. For example, if you're in the field and viewing an electrical blueprint, Surface Pen and Windows Ink allows you to make changes on the go and in real time with LTE connectivity. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly for the audience here today, Surface devices provide versatile experiences built for a mobile-first world. LTE connectivity, all-day battery life, fast charging, and durability are critical elements for frontline workers. Surface devices are built to last and have a proven track record of reliability. So check out this short video which discusses how Skanska uses Microsoft Surface and Procore to achieve more in their operations.
Skanska is a construction management company, general contractor, also a commercial development company. And we have offices across the United States, up and down the West Coast, and the Southeast, and on the East Coast as well.
We focus on aviation, we focus on healthcare, we focus on education, we focus on anything that helps the general public get better at what they do every day.
Traditionally, the construction industry has been very slow to change. Think about the way the Empire State Building was built back in the late 20s, early 30s. It was very similar to how we were building things up through the 80s and 90s.
When cut, copy, and paste was actually a physical, cut it out, tape it to a new drawing, and with all of the technologies that are developing now and that are becoming available to us, we're able to transfer information more quickly, make decisions more quickly, eliminating waste or processes that aren't of value add to the client.
So we were fortunate to be selected by Microsoft to work on the Buildings 4041 renovation. Very fast-paced project. It's basically renovating 400,000 square feet of office building in a 7-month period. We are testing Procore as our project management system.
It encapsulates submittal processes, it encapsulates all the drawings, and it currently updates itself all the time. And you know that's the only place you need to go in order to get the information you need.
If you touch something 2 or 3 times, you're doing it 2 or 3 times too many. We want people to touch their job once. We want them to handle their material once. If we have that information, they only have to do it once.
It's important for all the products that we use to talk to each other and to be usable on one operating system, and to have products such as Procore and the Microsoft Office suite at our fingertips just helps us be that much more efficient.
One of the biggest ways that the Surface Book 2 helps with productivity when we're out on the job site is the ability to access all of the information that we need, so there's no having to run back to the office to check a drawing or check an email or look up the history of a certain item. It's all available at our fingertips when we're there.
It's helped with collaboration between team members. We don't have to be next to each other in order to exchange information.
When it's updated in Procore and on the Surface, everybody gets them. It's instant. I'll have it in my hands the whole day.
All of these programs are talking to each other in a better, quicker way than they ever have been before. This allows people to focus more of their time and energy on their strengths, and it amplifies and lets our people really shine.
So my vision for Skanska in the future is for us to continue to evolve and become more and more efficient, and a lot of that involves utilizing technology and innovation to become more cost effective and work smarter, work faster, and deliver that better value to our clients.
Awesome. So that was a short video providing a pretty awesome overview of how Skanska is using Surface Pro and Procore in the construction industry and in the new building of the new Microsoft office in Seattle. There's a couple things I really like about that video, which I want to talk about. The first is it really paints a nice picture of how Skanska underwent its own digital transformation. And it moved from paper pen and started to digitalize many of those processes, using platforms like Procore and Microsoft Surface together to help provide that ultimate digital experience for their workers, and at the end of the day, save money and become more efficient in their process. I'm going to spend a bit of time walking through some of the different scenarios you're likely to encounter in your day-to-day work, discuss how Surface can add value, and I'm also going to show a couple of key examples of what I'm talking about. Let's start with product engineers. As an engineer, you're constantly modifying designs. You're working with large CAD files and CAM files. You're visualizing these designs. You're sharing these designs. From a technology perspective, engineers require a powerhouse device, something that's able to run compute-intensive workloads, that's able to visualize all the information, that's able to do it all day, every day, and that's built to last. Surface Book 3 is our most powerful device, designed to meet the needs of engineers. It's not your ordinary laptop. Surface Book 3 offers new and innovative ways to visualize content through a detachable keyboard, and new ways to interact with content with pen and touch input built directly in to Windows 10 Pro and Office 365. Surface Book 3 also comes with an optional NVIDIA Quadro graphics card and the latest 10th gen Intel processor, designed to manage large CAD files. As we discussed earlier, the way people work is changing, and the need for mobility is critical. Surface Book 3 offers a sleek and portable design with a detachable keyboard without sacrificing on performance. The detachable keyboard allows engineers to walk into a construction site, visualize their blueprints, take photos with the rear and front facing camera without requiring a secondary device. Surface Studio 2. Surface Studio 2 is perhaps our most innovative device we've ever brought to market. It's a game changer. This device has a zero gravity hinge, allowing you to transform your screen into a drafting table. As you would expect, Surface Studio 2 is pen and touch enabled, allowing you to mark up your blueprints on the stunning 27-inch display. Surface Studio is one of those devices that truly transforms a room and draws you in. In a traditional in-person presentation, I would have showed you the device. You would have had an opportunity to test it out. But unfortunately, given that we're not able to be together in person today, I've asked one of my colleagues, Nisha, to create a short little video about how she uses Surface Studio 2 at the office. So check it out.
So Surface Studio 2 for Business, it's our most powerful device yet. As you can see here, the display is quite amazing. There's about 13.5 million pixels, which allows the device to bring images true to life. As well, you're also able to create at your best angle. So I'll show you how that is. The zero gravity hinge for the Surface Studio is such an innovative design. So with the touch of a finger, and you'll see here, I can actually bring the desktop from desktop mode to studio mode. So there it is. It's now 20 degrees off of the desk, and I can start creating. Okay, so I have an architectural drawing here, and I want to make a couple of markings. So I want to say, reviewed, just start pen here, reviewed by Nisha. I want to expand on this diagram. I want to change this. I want to take this off. Maybe I want to, say change this to another women's bathroom. So as you can see, it is designed for the creative professionals, but honestly, anybody can use this device because it is stunning.
Thank you, Nisha. That was awesome. And to be honest, Surface Studio 2 is one of my favorite devices. And I think it's perfect if you're an architect or if you're in construction or if you're someone who constantly is looking at blueprints and different designs. The ability to turn your monitor right in to a studio table, a drawing table, and actually take the Surface Pen, lean on the device, and really start editing that is pretty exceptional. So next up, we're going to talk a bit about field workers. Individuals working in the field, whether it's a construction site or a mine, they have several unique challenges. Firstly, they need a device which is durable and easy to carry with their tools. It's probably the most important thing and most important consideration for a field worker. I spent some time on a construction site and I learned firsthand the importance of having a device and tools which are durable and which are built to last. Secondly, they're likely working in areas that don't have Wi-Fi connectivity. The need to remain connected and have access to the latest information, as I mentioned in the Scanza video, is critical. For example, without the latest blueprint when I'm on a construction site, you're more likely to make a mistake, which can be costly and which can delay the entire project. Surface Go 2 is our lightest and most portable device designed for frontline workers. It offers a compact 10.5-inch display and an optional detachable keyboard cover. Let's start with durability. There's a wide array of ruggedized cases for the device designed to provide added protection, including military spec protection, waterproof ratings, and even shockproof ratings. On a construction site, you don't have time to worry if the device isn't durable enough. Surface Go 2 also has optional LTE capability, allowing field workers to remain connected and access the latest information wherever you are. For example, if you're using applications such as Procore or Smart Use on the construction site, with LTE connectivity, your blueprints will always continue to remain up to date as changes are made to the project. Lastly, Surface Go 2 also includes Windows Hello, allowing you to sign into the device securely using biometric facial authentication. If you're like me and you forget your password, Windows Hello is a lifesaver. Or if you're just carrying too many things and don't have time to type your password out, again, Windows Hello is pretty helpful. We started today by talking about the changing way in which people are working. What's remained consistent throughout this entire period of change is the importance of collaboration and group teamwork. Technology and devices play an important role in connecting people. As people begin returning to the office, things are probably going to look a little bit different. For many organizations I'm speaking with, they're redesigning their spaces and creating flexible work environments which support video conferencing and digital whiteboarding. Behind me, right now, is our Surface Hub 2S. This is Microsoft's all-in-one collaboration device. Surface Hub was built for Microsoft Teams and provides high-quality video conferencing capabilities with built-in front-facing speakers and a 4K Surface Hub 2S camera. Beyond video conferencing, Surface Hub 2S offers an innovative experience, allowing employees to pick up the pen and take notes on Microsoft Whiteboard or sketch directly on an architectural diagram. Perhaps the coolest feature of Surface Hub 2S is the mobility. Unlike traditional video audio conference systems, Surface Hub 2S is a mobile solution, allowing you to turn any space into a fully functioning video conference room. An optional 90-minute battery can even be purchased if you're looking to wheel the device around the office, the warehouse, or even a construction site. Check out this short video of Surface Hub 2S in action.
NCC is a top 3 construction company operating in the Nordic countries. We do everything from tunnels, harbors to residentials and schools. The significance of our business is projects and temporary work sites distributed all over the Nordic countries. Every day, most of our employees have several meetings with customers or other stakeholders, and we really have to find the way of improving and helping them to collaborate.
In 2014, we started planning for our new head office, and we wanted to support modern ways of working, to support concentration as well as collaboration. When working from this office here in Solna, we very often are a couple of people in the same room, and using the Surface Hub with the great camera and the great audio really helps the other people in the meeting to get a grip of what's happening.
The project studio is a room made for collaboration, where we gather everyone involved in the project and we have meetings and we work together an entire day. The main purpose of the project studio is to meet everyone, to listen to what everyone has to say. The Surface Hub is sort of the center point in the project studio. Before we used whiteboards or normal screens. Whiteboards are hard since you draw a sketch and then you have to take a photo of it and email to everyone else. With the hub we can just take a blueprint onto the hub and draw directly at it. You can send it right from the hub.
From an HR perspective, we want our employees to be able to reap all the benefits that new technology makes available to us. The new generation forces us to be more flexible. They want to work to live, not live to work. Well, maintaining work-life balance is one of the most important aspects when it comes to employee well-being, but also when it comes to attracting new talent.
I am thrilled for the opportunities that digitalization will bring to us. And I can't wait to see what we can achieve from it, or actually I don't think I have to wait, because it's here, it's now, and it's just up to us to get the best use of it.
Awesome. So that is Surface Hub 2S in action, and I'm going to show you the device right now. I actually have it at my at-home office. I would love to be here in person to show you in person, but this will have to do for now. So this is Surface Hub 2S. I'm using an application called Smart Use Solutions. Smart Use Solutions, they're a Canadian company. They're also a Microsoft partner, and they offer an awesome construction application for marking up blueprints in the field. So say, for example, this device is actually at a construction site or being used by a large construction company. They can pull up their blueprint directly on Surface Hub 2S. They can actually take notes directly on the blueprint with Windows Ink and your Surface Pen. What they can also do, and this is really cool when you start talking about the different touch interfaces of the device. Say, for example, I want to open up that right there to see that other sheet. What I can do is I can actually compare the two sheets right now. So I have one on one side of the screen and then one on the other side of the screen. And this is where it gets super cool if you're in the field. And when I spoke about the importance of collaboration, this is where we kind of take that next step in the journey. With Microsoft Teams, I'm actually able to open up Microsoft Teams directly on my Surface Hub 2S. I'm able to make a call directly on Microsoft Teams. And then from there, I can start sharing my screen. I can show people the Surface Hub 2S in action. And I can collaborate live with others around the world and across the country. And that's the true value of a device like this. Surface Hub 2S, as I mentioned before, it was built for Microsoft Teams. It was built for Office 365. So organizations using Microsoft Teams today, using Office 365, can get a tremendous amount of value out of a device like this. Not only because of the visualization capabilities and the pen and the touch and the inking and the all-in-one video conferencing system, but the ability to take that and actually use that to collaborate with others remotely, that's super valuable. So before I leave you today, I want to say thank you very much for attending. I really do appreciate it. I know we couldn't be together in person, but I very much appreciate your time. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be at the Microsoft booth throughout the event. I have a ton of colleagues at the booth. Please feel free to stop by. I'm more than happy to kind of continue the conversation virtually, of course. And then before I leave, I'm going to leave you with one more video. And thank you very much.
Our software really, it eliminates paper.
Back when we were using paper to build buildings, you would have a light table or you'd have your construction set, and it would be actually at an angle where everyone could communicate. This is that same organic feeling. People want to be at that kind of angle.
The short of it is that this is a very natural collaborative form for being able to work, to have more than just one or two people look at a design.
It feels natural, right? So it quiets the noise of the technology to a certain degree, so you can really focus on what you're communicating, what's on the drawings, not what buttons am I clicking, how am I looking at this. I'm uncomfortable hiding behind somebody's shoulder to see what they're doing. So it facilitates the workflow in a much more natural way. Toggling between layers, that one's super interesting because logistics is a big part of construction. It's a big part of planning. And so the ability to go forward and backward kind of in time and to do reviews forward back in time to expose more information or less information on the PDF is really powerful. The other is the split screen.
When you take the dial and place it on the screen, what will happen is the display splits and you are zoomed into the region where that dial was placed on the drawing. And it's zoomed in, but it knows where you place that dial on the screen. So it's one fluid motion.
A nice way of going from paper to digital without shifting your workflows entirely.
When you get the combination of the right minds of people together and you just start riffing on things, it's pretty fun to see what you come up with.